Hello guys and welcome back to Comic Watch. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite Venoms in the multiverse. Now why that? Because I want more Spider-Gwen stuff to make a longer video than just to make a short video on Spider-Gwen. So, we're going to be talking about Venom. And I think Venom's more relevant right now anyway since the movie's coming out this week. Which I am seeing it tomorrow. I can't wait. So today we're going to be talking about my favorite Venoms in no particular order of the multiverse. And the multiverse of like Venomverse and some of these other Venoms you've seen in comics and of course like I said, Venomverse. So first we're going to talk about is Venom Gwenpool. Now Venom Gwenpool is psycho. Like I'm not going to go into too much of these stories, but she is just crazy. In her universe, which in this multiverse, Gwenpool in the comic ends up dying, gets shot up, like bullet, it became a pincushion, and she ends up coming back with Venom, and she's crazy, essentially. Like she just devours people. It's pretty lit. So, Venom Gwenpool is just psycho. Then you got Venom Groot, with Venom Groot, back when Agent Venom was a thing in Guardians of the Galaxy with Flash Thompson having Venom got loose. And he started attaching himself to the other Guardians, including Groot. Now look at its design. Groot, as with the Venom symbiote, whatever. With Venom, Groot looks freaking boss as hell. Like, damn, fam. I love the design of Venom Groot. It's so cool. Next one is Venom Deadpool. Now, again, in Venomverse, Deadpool ends up getting a hold of the Venom and becomes Venom Deadpool. Just as psycho as normal, you know, it's just Deadpool with Venom. Just funny. He's hilarious and, again, kind of a psycho, you know, but I still think Gwenpool is a lot more psycho than Venom Pool, or Venom Deadpool, so yeah. Cool design. I like the big the way his head just opens up and shows the teeth. I'm like, that's kind of terrifying. Then number 2, you got Venom Doctor Strange, one of my personal favorites, and he is a big player in the Venomverse series where he goes around with his magic and he starts gathering the different Venoms, the multiverse. And he ends up dooming them in a sense where he was basically, you know what, I'm gonna stop right there. I'm not gonna spoil the whole Venomverse series if you plan on reading that. But Doctor Strange with the Venom is pretty legit. This design is just awesome. The Eye of Agamotto, the eyeball on his chest, and like the cape and everything. Doctor Strange with Venom needs to be a thing in the main universe. Just saying. Now, probably my favorite Venom is Venom's Spider-Gwen. Now, Spider-Gwen in the comics has her own issue, and she ends up getting Venom. Now, I'm not gonna go into much of the story because her universe is freaking legit. I mean, for God's sakes, her villain is Matt Murdock, who was in the main universe Daredevil, but he's like her universe's Kingpin. But essentially, she gets a hold of Venom, and the way it morphs around and gives her a suit with her hoodie and stuff, oh, it's just so cool. So yeah, those are 5 of my favorite Venoms that we've seen in the Marvel Comics and the multiverse, without spoiling too much of their stories. So as far as reading material, which is a new thing I'm going to be starting at the end of each Comic Watch, I'm going to recommend something for people to read, you know, to kind of dive into the comics so they know, so a good place to where to start. So you all know where to start and kind of just dive in. So for this week, I would recommend Venomverse. Well, Edge of Venomverse, issues 1 through 5. Venomverse issues 1 through 5. And Venomized, issues 1 through 5. They're all in a big story that deals with the Venoms of the multiverse and these things called the poisons, where the poisons are basically these little crystallized little fuckers that attach themselves to symbiotes and their hosts. They devour the hosts, and they turn the symbiotes into something more powerful while devouring the hosts. So basically the poisons are they just take control of the symbiote and eat the organic material, the meat of the host, and they just take over the body and have some of their memories, but they go around and they have all these superpowers of the superheroes or whatever has been possessed by this, it's ever been worn by the Venom. So yeah, so Edge of Venomverse, and Venomized. There's a good place to start if you want to read some fun comics dealing with Venom and learn a little bit about the multiverse and how different characters can react different ways, or how characters are mashed up differently, or how certain characters you wouldn't think would have Venom. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and go see Venom this weekend. Okay, cool. Bye.